ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ श्री सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनम्। ॐ श्री चिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। 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 ॐ हृतगं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः। ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्। हरि ओं सुप्रभातम्। ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। While thinking about Bhagavan before the talk, many times I forget to move the slide. But since you all know the shloka, you may chant on your own. The first two shlokas you must have by hearted by now, I am sure. We will chant from the 8th shloka today. Om ईशानः प्राणदः प्राणो ज्येष्ठ श्रेष्ठः प्रजापतिः हिरण्यगर्भो भूगर्भो माधवो मधुसूदनः ईश्वरो विक्रमी धन्वी मेधावी विक्रमः क्रमः अनुत्तमो दुराधर्षः कृतज्ञः कृतिरात्मवान् सुरेशः शरणं शर्म विश्वरेताः प्रजाभवः अहः संवत्सरो व्यालः प्रत्ययः सर्वदर्शनः. Till that we have completed. We will now take up the 11th shloka. Ajas sarveshwara siddhas siddhis sarvadirachyutah vrusha kapirameyatma sarvayoga vinisritah. Ajas sarveshwara siddhas siddhis sarvadirachyutah vrusha kapirameyatma sarvayoga vinisritah. 9 names have been given in this shloka. We will see them. The first one is Ajaha. Na jayate iti ajaha. Jayate means to take birth. Jananam. Na jayate, the one who does not take birth. What do you mean by the one who does not take birth? It means he is not something to take birth, because that which is born must die. Therefore, he is not that entity which takes birth and lives and dies. He is beyond the concept of janana, jivana, maranadi, sthitihi. He is unborn. When it is said, it is from him everything is born, but he is unborn. Now look at that. Na jataha na janishyati iti shrutehe. Na jataha, he does not take birth. Na janishyati, he will not take birth. Why? He is that supreme principle, and that principle is all pervading, eternal, immutable, pure self. Bhagavan Vishnu in his Nija Swarupa is the pure self. Now the Shruti says, Nahi jataha na jaye aham na janishye kadachana. I am not born, and I am not to be born, and I have no possibility, I have no any possibility in future also to take birth, because I am kalatitaha. Kalatitaha meaning what? The one who is beyond time. Therefore, all that happens in time is not applicable to that supreme Brahman. So from that standpoint, I am called unborn. Kshetrajnaha sarvabhutanam. Kshetrajnaha, the indwelling reality. Sarvabhutanam, for all creatures. Tasmat aham ajaha smritaha. I am called ajaha. Parampuja Gurudev's 108 names, Ashtottara Shatan Namavali also starts with what? Ajaha, Ajaya Namaha, Avyayaya Namaha, Avinashine Namaha. He cannot be destroyed. Why? Because he is not born at all to be destroyed or to die or to have any modifications, etc. Shadvikara Rahitatvat. We may also add that explanation. Shadvikara Rahitatvat meaning what? Asti, Jayate, Vartate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Nashyati. All these belong to entities in the world. They do not belong to Bhagavan. Therefore, Bhagavan is Ajaha. Continuing, Sarveshwaraha. This word we have been seeing quite a lot of time. It will again appear in many places. But Swamiji, why again and again same thing? Why not? Now, for example, we all sing bhajans, isn't it? Rama Rama Jaya Rama. 3 times Rama comes. But we enjoy that, isn't it? While singing. Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana. Krishna Krishna Mukunda Janardana, but Krishna Krishna again 2 times. And you will find in very, very many bhajans, one name is several times repeated. Rama 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 Bhajore. Rama Rama Rama. So many times. Why so many times? That is the joy of being connected with the Lord. My mind, my heart, my bhavana, all of them are associated in His thought. Therefore, chanting His name again and again only will give joy. In the Laukika Drishti, anything that is again and again done, we get bored. But one thing which one does not get bored is the devotee singing the name of the Lord again and again. Think, therefore, Ishvara Nama comes again and again. And here in particular, Sarveshwaraha is explained as what? Sarvesham Ishvaranam Ishvaraha. He is a Lord of all Lords, the Lord of Lords, who is none other than Brahman, Parabrahma Swarupa, Paramatma. The next word is Siddhaha. What is the Siddhaha? Very, very interesting word. The next 2 words are correlated also. Next 2 namas rather. Nitya Nishpanna Rupatvat Siddhaha. He is called as Siddhaha because of being eternal. Nitya is what? Eternal. And what does that mean? Again, Kalatitaha. Nityatvat. Nishpanna. Nishpanna meaning what? He is undivided. He is full. He is complete. Undivided. Rupatvat Siddhaha. His very nature is completeness. Now see, we are all not called Siddha Purushas. Why? Because of the fact that we don't have that feeling of completeness in ourselves. And it is this feeling of incompleteness that drives us to work, drives us to desire, drives us to procure, acquire, possess, indulge, involve, engage. All these are what? Actions that indicate incompleteness. That is why probably Ramana Maharshi said, Sumairu, keep quiet. What do you mean by keep quiet? Keep quiet means don't long to do anything because it indicates incompleteness. Now one may say, Swamiji, if I sit like that, then who will feed me? That sit quiet, Sumairu is at a very, 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 very high level. To achieve that, it takes several lives. What does that mean? Idea is work to gain that knowledge, work to gain that wisdom of completeness in me myself, within me myself. And here you find Bhagavan is completeness itself. Therefore, he is full. Therefore, he is called Siddhaha. Siddhaha also means what? One who has accomplished. Accomplished meaning what? There is nothing more to gain. There is nothing more to achieve. Now, in our day-to-day life also, we have so many things which we want to gain, which we want to be successful. I want to become a doctor, let us say. Example. then once I become a doctor, I have accomplished. In the science fraternity, you will find the scientists prepare a lot of materials and put them together to make let us say, a satellite. And on that particular specified time, the satellite takes off. And the satellite reaches its orbit and starts its mission, the purpose for which the satellite has been sent. Then immediately what we say, the mission is accomplished. Till then, it is not complete. So when it comes to Laukika Jivana, anything you can say that once that particular work has met its destination, has fulfilled its requirement, then the mission is accomplished. And as long as that mission is not accomplished, that sense of completeness does not come to us. Therefore, there is always a doubt. There is always a fear. There is always the mind's agitation. Why? I have not yet achieved. Bhagavan has nothing to achieve. Bhagavan is everything. When he is everything, what is there to achieve? That which I do not have, I can achieve. I don't have a scooter, then I go and purchase a scooter. I have accomplished, I have achieved, I have gained, I have succeeded. Then I want to change from scooter to a car. As long as I purchase a car in my name, using others' car is different. Until I purchase my car, I am not complete. Why? My mind will go on asking, I want a car, I want a car, I want a car. Think. Once it is accomplished, I become a Siddha Purusha in a manner of saying. Think. So Siddha is one who has accomplished. And with Bhagavan, there is nothing called accomplishing at all in the first place. However, it is said, he is that Purusha who is the Siddha Vastu. Another standpoint is, Siddha is that which is the destination of all. Reaching that sthiti of Ekatma Bhava, Brahmatvam, is the destination of all. That is the very purpose of human being. The purpose of human being is to reach that destination, to gain that supreme reality. Alright, therefore, Siddha also means accomplishment or accomplished. Second is, he is perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. None of us are perfect. Why? Because we lack in so many things. In fact, we lack in everything. To be precise, you may not like this statement, but then the fact is that what? We may be good in many things, but perfection is very, very difficult. We always say, he is a man of perfection. He is a person who wants everything perfect. But you will find that perfection is far-fetched. Even the person who is so-called as a perfect personality will not be perfect, that he will understand better. So, to be perfect, Bhagavan alone can be. We all cannot be perfect because our perfection is related to the objective world. In the subjective science, there is only one perfection. What is that? Atmajnana. And other than that, nothing can be perfect. Therefore, in Bhagavan, Bhagavan is perfect because he is that very Atma. Alright. And now see, the one who has that thus accomplished, he is ever ready for anything. Ever ready meaning what? He has nothing much to do. That is the real point. Having achieved that supreme state, what else is there to achieve? Since there is nothing to achieve, Since there is nothing to be accomplished, that person is ready. Think of all our Puranas. Bhagavan, Sri Krishna. Arjuna came and said, become my charioteer. Okay, he came. Go and stop it between the battlefield. He went and stopped. Like that, if you look at Mahabharata, you will find Krishna is ready to do anything for the Pandavas. Then the question comes, Swamiji, is he not partial? No. He gave an option. How does the story go? Krishna was lying down. Duryodhana came running to catch hold of Krishna and he sat at the head of Sri Krishna. Dharmaraya came, Yudhishthira came and sat at the feet of Arjuna, of Sri Krishna. Now look at that. He sat at the head and Yudhishthira sat at the feet. And what happened? We all know the story. What? Duryodhana was given the entire army, but Bhagavan gave himself to his bhakta who was at his feet. Bhagavan is ready to give himself to the one who remains at the feet of Bhagavan. And he is ready to do anything to such a bhakta. We see in so many Pauranika Kathas, Bhagavan comes to everybody. We have got examples of Draupadi. We have got examples of Gajendra in Gajendra Moksha Prasanga. He came. And that way you find Bhagavan is ready to help his devotees who surrender unto him. Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji, he was also in that ready position. One beautiful evening, Dasharatha called him and said, Rama, this is the desire of the whole Ayodhya Vasis. What is that? You have to take over the reins. Therefore, tomorrow morning, Pattabhisheka is being organized. So please get ready. Go to your mother, take her Ashirvada, go to all the gurus, take their Ashirvada. Lot of vows have to be observed before you take over the charge of the kingdom. Therefore, go and prepare yourself for all that. Ramchandra said, yes. He went. He went to his mother. Mother was delighted. Ramchandra is going to become the Raja. She was delighted. Kaushalya was delighted. Sumitra Devi was delighted. In fact, Kaikeyi also was greatly delighted. Because by and large, she loved Rama more. In fact, even when they were in the forest, when all the three mothers were taken by Bharata, the first namaskara he does to Kaikeyi, Ramchandraji does to Kaikeyi only. To that extent that Bandhavya is there. In between that Manthara came and she created a noise and then so many things happened. Ramchandraji was ready. Ayodhya Vasis were delighted. Every house was decorated. Every house, beautiful rangoli was spread. People lit lamps, we call it that mud lamps, everywhere all over the city. Everybody were dancing. Sweets were distributed. Everybody distributed sweets. Everybody were enjoying. Next day morning, Rama was called again and said, you have to go on exile to the forest for 14 years. Bharata will take over. No change in the mind of Sri Ramchandraji. Think. What will be our condition? In the world, people will kill the father for the sake of property. Think. So many examples are there. People kill their mother for the sake of property. People kill their brothers and sisters and relations for the sake of property. And look at Ramchandraji. He was ready for coronation and he was also ready to go to forest. Why? There is nothing to accomplish. He is everywhere. Therefore, instead of this, he went and told his mother, Amma, father has given me the Vanarajya. Attitude. Think. So they are ready. Bhagavan is ready for anything to support his devotees. Then comes Siddhihi. Now look at that. The first one is Siddha. And Siddhihi is, how did we translate? Accomplished is Siddha. Accomplishment is Siddhihi. Perfect is Siddha. Perfection is Siddhihi. Think. Now what is Siddhihi? Acharya explains. Sarva vastushu samvidrupatvat. Samvid meaning wisdom. Sarva vastushu, he has the knowledge, the wisdom of everything. Sarva vastushu. Here vastu means the whole world. Wisdom samvidrupatvat niratishaya rupatvacha phalarupatvat. Nirastishaya rupatvat. Atishaya means there is nothing beyond. Why? He is that everything. Phalarupatvacha. Phalarupatvat meaning what? He is the giver of fruits of action. When he is the giver of fruits of action, he has nothing to gain. Think. In our case, we have not achieved everything, therefore we want everything. Karma, karma phala. And phala is given by him. And second meaning, he is the very phala. He is the actual fruit of all our sadhanas. What is the purpose of all our sadhanas? To reach him. And when he is that very thing, then what else do we require? Phalarupatvatva siddhihi. He is that accomplishment. Whatever we struggle, how much ever we struggle, however we struggle, the worldly things and beings can never give us that phala what we actually want. Incidentally, many of us don't know what is it that we want. Think. How many of us really know what we exactly want? When we were children, when we were babies, one chocolate was sufficient. Sense of completeness. Little babies, there is no requirement. There is not any accomplishment to be, worked at. The child is, at that particular time, there will be hunger. Little food is sufficient, it goes on amusing itself. You will see that little baby, they will go on talking, making some sound and going, walking here and there. It will go straight, suddenly turn, everything. There is no accomplishment, there is no destination to go. Isn't it? Why? There is nothing to achieve. But that is at the ignorant state. A jnani also has nothing to achieve. Because he has the wisdom that there is nothing more to be achieved. Other than Bhagavan, there is nothing. Everything is kshanikam. Everything is vyartham. Why? Nothing is shashvatam. Since nothing is shashvatam, nothing gained is any gain at all. Anything gained is any gain at all. Why? Because kshanikam. And that kshanikatvam, now it's a very, very important point. It is easier to say everything is kshanikam Swamiji. Life itself is kshanikam Swamiji. Life itself is like that. Nothing is permanent Swamiji. Oh, like that we rattle. We only blabber. But if you consciously see, even though we know that everything is kshanikam, we want this, we want that, we want that product, we want this product. If this is there, then it will be a better option. If smaller TV is there, I can't see properly. Earlier TV itself was not there. People weren't people happy? People were happy. Smaller TV came. Then bigger TV came. Then we want 75 inches TV. Then you want 96 inches TV. Then you want a wall. What is that? LED wall. Like how we see in the stadiums, cricket stadiums or football stadiums. People who are not satisfied will never be satisfied. Because the destination, the goal keeps changing. Why does it keep changing? The moment I achieve, then the mind does not stop there. There is no sense of completeness there. I want to achieve more. Look at the insurance companies' targets to their executives. If the target is achieved, let us say 5 lakhs this week, you have to achieve, target is given. Let us suppose this person catches hold of some nice people and finishes 6 lakhs. Then he is patted, or his photo and all goes into all the WhatsApp and website and everything, and then the target is raised to 10 lakhs. Why? You are achieving 5 lakhs, you can also achieve 10 lakhs. They appreciate and boost your energy, boost your ego, actually speaking. And then what? Get more work. Now if the person completes 5 lakhs in a week, the company, if it is really happy, it says, excellent, continue. Then it is different. They will increase the target. Why? Everything is kshanikam. There is no end to worldly achievements. There is no end. Therefore, that by which it stops, that by which it brings completeness, is only gaining that sarvatva bhava. And that alone is sadhya vastu, and the one who achieves it is siddhaha. And here Bhagavan is siddhaha and also siddhihi. Next nama, sarvadihi. This we have seen several times. Sarva adihi. What does it say? Sarva bhutanam adikaranatvat sarvadihi. He is the causeless cause. This we have dealt with several times. He is the beginning. And anantavastu. Anantavastu means there is no end. Being, he is eternal. He is beyond the concepts of time and space. Yes, finally, first century we are hitting, first century. In the Sahasranama, the 100th Nama is one of the best Nama, which is 1, an indication, 2, the goal to be achieved, and 3, that which is the very purpose of human life. And what is the name? Achyutaha. The moment we say Achyutaha, we immediately think of Sri Krishna. Why? Very many bhajans use this beautiful nama called Achyutaha. And some of the, if you open the YouTube, you will have beautiful bhajans on that, like Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram Ramanarayanam Vasudevam Harim. This is a very popular song. I may not be singing properly, but then we all know that song. It starts with Achyutam. Achyuta is also one of the very dearest name of most of the bhaktas. What does this mean? Swarupa samarthyat na chyutaha na chavate na chavishyate iti achyutaha. What a beautiful way of explanation. From that swarupa lakshana, samarthyat, he never falls down. Chyuta means to fall, to slip. Alright. Achyutaha is what? Nachyutaha. The one who has never fallen. From what? From that supreme sthiti. To him or in him, there is no misconceptions of samsara. Alright. Na chavate. Na chavate meaning what? He has never fallen. He is not falling. And na chavishyate. He will never fall also. What is this falling? What is this slipping? See, all of us are already fallen from what standpoint? Each and every one of us have got two standpoints. First standpoint is from our inner nature standpoint, and second is from the vyavaharika standpoint. From the standpoint of our true nature, that Atman, because of which I am able to function, that Atman has not taken birth as a human being. We should be very clear. Atma only enlivens this gadget called body. Exactly similar to this light. Electricity does not become the bulb. Electricity does not become the filament. But without electricity, the bulb cannot be lit. Think. Electricity does not have to fall down to the sthiti of a gadget, but the gadget is enlivened by that electricity. Similarly, Bhagavan need not fall down or slip down to become an entity like this, but it is in his presence that everything is happening. Is it not? In fact, Bhagavan's blessing is, Bhagavan's karuna is this enlivening principle which is enlivening us to function in the world outside. But what we do with it is not Bhagavan's matter. It does not matter to Bhagavan. Think. It's not Bhagavan's concern. Bhagavan's only, he enlivens. Why? He is enlivening principle. Simple, full stop. Electricity, enlivens, full stop. What you do here with the light has nothing to do with electricity. That is your problem. Is it not? Bhagavan's enlivening principle is making us function in the world outside, but we as human beings, we have slipped from our real status. What is our real status? Our Nija Swarupa is Bhagavan only. That is our real status. But identified with the misconceptions of samsara. What is samsara? I am this body. I am this mind. I am this intellect. I am born. I am the son of so and so, so and so. I am the father of so and so, so and so. I am the grandfather. I am the husband. I am the wife. I am the daughter. So I am and dash. I am dash is equal to samsara. I am, full stop, is going beyond the samsaratva. Now see, Bhagavan never falls down to the level of a samsari. Why? His identity has never been with individual entities. The individuality has never struck Bhagavan. Therefore, he is never fallen. Then the question comes. But Swamiji, he has taken avatara as Krishna, as Rama, and then we have Dashavatara, popularly known, but he has taken much more avatars also. Hasn't he fallen? No. He has taken the avatar of a particular being for the sake of a purpose, but even while that avatara is going on, he has the wisdom, he has the knowledge of what? I am that Supreme alone who has in his Leela, all these are Leela only. In his Leela as a sport, he comes down to the earth for accomplishing a particular purpose. What is that purpose? Again, immediately we will say it is to kill Kamsa, it is to kill Ravana. He doesn't have to kill anybody actually. Look at the higher standpoint. That principle, that Atma which is enlivening me, you, he, she, it is the same Atma which is enlivening Ravana or Hiranyakashipu. Think. He himself is all of them. Then why did he come to kill? It is not to kill somebody or something like that. It is a Leela which is being enacted as though to bring some knowledge for you and me. A Rakshasa is projected. What is that Rakshasa? You don't require one Rakshasa to come from outside. Plenty are available inside. Is it not? Think. Bhagavan is the Shakti which will come in the form of Jnanam as avatara, in the form of Jnanam to kill all the evil in me. It is not a vastu as a thing, it is the Jnanam. Bhagavan has nothing to come because he is everywhere again. Sarvajnaha, Sarvashaktiman, Sarvavyapi. Therefore, there is nothing called he coming. The idea is to make our mind realize the truth. Therefore, so many Purana Kathas are given for what? For the sake of understanding. And in this, Bhagavan doesn't have to fall down to that and come and do something. His very Sankalpa is sufficient. Satya Sankalpa we called. Even Parampuja Gurudev's one of the Nama, Satya Sankalpaya Namaha. Satya Sankalpa meaning what? That Sankalpa which has to be done and it will happen. And that is how it was happening. Therefore, Bhagavan need not have to come down to the earth as an entity. It is one Leela. Yasmat na chuta purvoham. Yasmat means from purvaha. Purvaha is what? My supreme nature. Yasmat purvaha na chutaha. I have never fallen. I will never fall. That is my sthiti. Therefore, tena karmana achyutaha. Tena karmana meaning what? Because of that not falling, I am achyutaha, never falling. Continuing, Vrishakapi is another very beautiful name. Vrisha means dharma. Vrisha means dharmaha. Dharmaha vrishaha. And dharma is very important for everyone to function peacefully in this world. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. And the other word is kapihi. This kapi is a very beautiful word. Kapi we all know as monkey. Hanumanji was called as Kapiraja, Kapishwara, etc. But Kapi has a different meaning also. Ka means water. And here Kapihi is described as, or to indicate boar. Varaha avatara. Varaha is also called as Kapihi. And Varaha had to get into the water to protect the bhumi. And that which protects the bhumi is dharma. That is why we say dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Therefore, vrishaha dharmaha kapihi, boar, the boar which protected dharma by bringing the earth above the ocean is called vrisha kapihi. This has got several more meanings. We will see tomorrow. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.